risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. You are moving to a new town for a new job. Your family has outgrown the house that you live in now. You're ready to take a leap and become a homeowner. Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. Cowboy State Realty would like to give a huge congratulations to the graduating class of 2023.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Gunroom is open. They're doing business right now at 1125 Highway 89 North in Evanston with the same great gear and accessories that the Gunroom has been famous for throughout the years. Equipment like hydrographic patterns to personalize your equipment, backpacks, binocular cases, duffel bags, and more. From brand names like Badlands Gear, Mountain Op hoodies, and DDT, a veteran-owned and operated tactical gear company. The Gunroom has your six. Log on to their website at thegunroomonline.com. Sign up for their newsletter so you don't miss any specials or promotions. And a big congratulations to all of this year's graduates from everyone at the Gunroom. Come and see us, 1125 Highway 89 North in Evanston.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
to welcome you all here. We're going to start in about 1 minute here. I think we've got everybody here where we can start right at 6 o'clock, so. All right. Okay, once again, I'm Mr. Hamilton. I'm the principal at Horizon High School, guiding us through this, I guess, tonight. I'd like, at this time, everybody to please rise and welcome our graduating class of 2023. Welcome to our 2023 Horizon High School graduation commencement ceremony. At Horizon, our entire student body gets together twice a week for student meetings in our lobby. We go through announcements and recognize students every week that way. We always start these meetings with the Pledge of Allegiance on Mondays and Fridays. So at this time, will you all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we have a number of speakers lined up for you tonight, a number of our students. Before I get into that, I'd like to first thank a number of folks. There are a number of folks involved in the education of these students. Many are here tonight. Before we begin, I'd like to recognize some of them. Parents, guardians, relatives, and families, you guys that are all here, and many of you that may be watching virtually and maybe can't make it, have all had a huge hand in raising these guys. We appreciate that, so thank you. Teachers are a critical component to the education process. I believe all of our Horizon teachers are here tonight. If you wouldn't mind standing real quick. All right. And then we're gonna Horizon teachers work really hard. One, because their principal's just a guy that makes them work hard, but two, they have to teach everything. Our English teacher teaches all English 9, 10, 11, lots of prep. So I think we have some of the best teachers in the district at Horizon. I'll stand by that any day, and we appreciate the work they do. Administrators, board members, we have superintendent, assistant superintendent curriculum, Mr. Doug Redby, a superintendent, Mr. Ryan Thomas here, and we have a board member, Chris Weaver here. Always thankful to have a board member here. Ms. Weaver's made it to 2 or 3 of our graduations now, which is, I think it's really important for Horizon to have that representation on the board and that advocacy for us, so thank you. And there's just a couple others. Behind every good principal, there's a rock star secretary that's really running the show, and anybody up here knows, everybody knows that Miss Vicki Lester does an awesome job for Horizon's secretary. So she helps put all this together, and she runs the show, so thanks. And there's just there's another secret to being a good principal too. You know, it's a tough job. Whenever the Cadens or Caitlins or Laytons or Graysons gives you a rough time, guys got to have somebody to go home to, and I always have somebody I can go home to, and somebody that's been in the business as long as I have. She reminds me after those meetings that always reminds me to have patience, love, and kindness. That's really all that matters, right? If you have those ingredients, you can get through anything. So I'd like to thank my secret power as a principal, my wife of nearly 23 years, Amanda Tinker, for providing me the support needed to do the principal job for over 20 years now. Some of you guys don't know how well she knows you and how many times she's really saved your bacon. So with that, I'd like to get into our guest speakers. It's my honor to introduce our valedictorian, Benji Powell. Come on up.
To start off, I'd just like to thank everybody for coming here today. I know it probably took a lot out of your day to be here to support us, and I'm really grateful that you decided to come here. And secondly, sorry, I was really nervous to write this speech, honestly. I wish I could say I wasn't and I was brave, but I was nervous. You can ask my mom. I would have asked her, hey, can I not write this? But then she would have been upset because I'm her only kid to be valedictorian. And I can thank her for that. I pushed myself really hard to get here today, and honestly, that's because of her. She's been my only parental system for as long as I can remember, and I'm just really grateful for her. Don't know what I'd do without her or my family. Maybe sleep better at night. I'd also just like to recognize my class. We've been through a lot all of these high school years, and that includes the pandemic. And I'm just really glad that we managed to make it through all of it and still be here today. I may not have been at this school as long as some of these other people, and trust me, I know that, and asked why I was valedictorian because of it. But I really do like my classmates. I respect each and every one of them. Even though a lot of the times there are some of us who get in trouble for stupid things, I know that we're all very smart and we're strong because we are here today. I'd also just like to say that I'm so proud to be part of this class. Even though they told me not to make it sappy, I'm gonna make it sappy because I'm happy to be part of this class. If you told me 2 years ago, hey, you'd be valedictorian, I probably would have believed you. But if you told me I would have had this class to graduate with, I wouldn't have. I used to go to a really bad school with a lot of bad people who just created bad graduates. And I'm just glad that I don't go to that school anymore because I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't met any of these people. To end my speech, I would just like to thank you all again for coming, especially my mom because she woke up way too early for this. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce our student body president. She joined Horizon a few years ago. I knew immediately when I found out she'd spent some time in Leadville, Colorado, that she was going to be just fine. She was going to be a super student. She turned out to be a really strong leader for this class. So I'd like to welcome Mandy Flores up.
I would just like to start off by saying that this is an amazing senior class. I think we were able to push each other and constantly help each other. Because yeah, there were a few times where it was like some of us wanted to just quit and give up. So these last few months of high school have been crazy. Because it's your senior year, you're constantly trying to do your best, and you're wanting to do the best because why not? There are so many emotions that we go through, and we can't tell the difference between excitement, nervous, or just boredom sometimes, because sometimes school is just boring. It's been like that for years. As we get closer to the end of this chapter, we are all thinking, what are we going to do next? What is our next chapter? What are we going to do? As we go along in life, we are going to make new connections and find different things we might love or hate. Most of us are going to get scared. We're going to get excited. It's all part of life. In the few months that we are going to go look back, we're going to look back in our last year of high school, and we're going to realize how much we're actually going to miss it. So over the summer, I say do the things that scare you. Encourage you to push and do all that you want. It may be scary, it may not add value to your life, but it's definitely worth trying. And make mistakes, be crazy, not reckless in the law way. I'm not encouraging that, I promise. I promise that. No law enforcement needed for that. Live your lives. Make sure it's your life, not your parents, not your siblings, older siblings that you may look up to. Make sure it's your life. Make sure that you know that you can do it and that you will reach if you push. And just that this is your life and that live to your full potential and to hold on to those things that are important to you and do what you love. I just want to say thank you for making my last year fun, and I hope I did the same for you. And I just want to thank all the teachers, parents, and everyone that was able to push all of us to make it to this point, especially that we were all able to graduate. Now, let's go live our lives.
Our next speaker, our salutatorian, has been with us a few years as well, and is probably one of the most respectful students that we've had at Horizon. Really demonstrates that characteristic. So I'd like to welcome up Sitlali Montano.
I'd like to start off by thanking you all for taking your time out of your day to come and watch the 2023 graduates today. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives. We have worked hard and persevered through challenges to reach this moment. Let us take pride in our accomplishments and use the skills and knowledge we have gained to pursue our dreams and make a positive impact in the world. As we stand here today, we are filled with a mixture of emotions: excitement, nervousness, maybe even a bit of sadness. But this moment also impacts the beginning of a new chapter in our lives, one filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. Whether we choose to continue our education, start a career, or start a new adventure, let us do so with confidence and determination that comes with being a graduate. Finally, I want to congratulate each and every one of us. We have worked hard to get here and should be proud of ourselves for making it this far. I wish you all the best of luck in your future, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for us each and every way. Thank you.
All right, our final guest speaker tonight, had the pleasure of bringing him into the district, or he said yes to the job anyways, 4 years ago. I remember that first year giving him feedback and whatnot. I probably, well, maybe student relations, we could work on that. And so 4 years down the road, I'm honored. I wasn't shocked, but I was like, wow, they chose Mr. Angesteg to speak. I think that speaks a lot to this class. I think it speaks a lot to how much they respect Mr. Angesteg. And so I'm really honored to have him come up here and speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, and teachers, and administrators, and school board members, and proud parents and guardians, and most importantly, the exceptional graduating class of Horizon High School, it's an honor to be standing before you today as your guest speaker, and now former teacher. As we gather here to celebrate your achievements and mark the end of this chapter in your lives, I want to highlight the importance of perseverance and resilience. But first and foremost, congratulations. This is a momentous milestone, a testament to your dedication, hard work, and determination. Along this journey, you have encountered obstacles, faced challenges, and persevered. Have you heard any of the teachers at Horizon use the word perseverance before? All the time? Well, those conversations may have paid off, since it is your perseverance that has gotten you to this point. And the same perseverance will continue to serve you well throughout your lives. Now let's focus on resilience for a moment. and I was glad to hear some earlier speeches about resilience as well. Throughout your time at Horizon, you have learned that education extends far beyond the accumulation of knowledge. You've discovered the power of resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to adapt in the face of adversity, and to persevere even when the path ahead seems daunting. Resilience is not simply about weathering storms. It is about using challenges as stepping stones for growth and personal development. When I was your age, it was hard for me to sit still. And then on top of that, I had a growth spurt and couldn't even fit into the desks that were provided for me at school. For me, persevering meant struggling to sit still long enough so that I could pay attention in the classroom. Fortunately, as I've gotten older and less energetic, this has become less of an issue. However, as ridiculous as it all sounds, it really did have a negative impact on my early education. It took me a long time, probably too long, to finally figure out the studying strategies and lifestyle changes now necessary for me to succeed in a classroom or office environment. I now recognize that resilience is the trait that helped me reach my goals. For some of you, perseverance and resilience may have expressed itself through getting out of bed and to school on time, or just a little late. Or it may have been showing up in class with a charged Chromebook and being ready to learn day after day. It may have been doing your best on an assignment, even though it was difficult, and there was a deadline, and Hengesteg wanted it turned into Canvas, not shared through Google Drive. Or it could have been not losing that sheet of paper for the second, third, fourth time, so that you wouldn't have to start it over again. Another example could have been giving a new physical activity in PE a try, even if it meant you would look a little foolish as you learned the necessary skills. Or maybe it was something as simple as learning how to say my last name correctly. And thanks for that extra effort, by the way. But hey, I'm not telling you anything you don't already understand, because you are sitting next to me now as graduates. So that means that you did persevere, and you proved your resilience by fighting through all those struggles. So a few more bits of advice from this old guy. In our fast-paced and ever-changing world, resilience is a crucial trait. Life is unpredictable, and you will undoubtedly face moments of uncertainty, failure, and disappointment. However, it is during these challenging times that your fortitude will shine through. It will allow you to use setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, to maintain a positive mindset, and to persist in the pursuit of your goals. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, I encourage you to lean into challenges. Embrace the unknown with courage and a belief in your own abilities. Remember that setbacks are not indications of your worth or potential, but are merely temporary obstacles on your path to success. Approach every challenge as an opportunity to learn, to adapt, to become stronger. Resilience is not a solitary endeavor. It is fostered and nurtured through the support of others. Lean on your family, friends, mentors, teachers. Yes, we are still here for you. And fellow graduates for guidance and encouragement. Surround yourself with a network of individuals who uplift and inspire you. Seek out positive relationships. With this positive support network, you can face any challenges that come your way. Moreover, remember to take care of yourselves as you navigate the journey ahead. Nurture your physical and mental well-being. Seek balance in your lives, and practice self-compassion and self-care as an essential aspect of maintaining your strength and well-being. To the parents, guardians, family members, and fellow educators who have supported these graduates throughout their journey, thank you for being their pillars of strength. Your guidance and unwavering belief in their abilities has and will continue to play a significant role in their accomplishments. To the graduating class of 2023, congratulations once again on this remarkable achievement. I have no doubt that each and every one of you will continue to make a positive impact on the world, inspiring others to overcome their own challenges. I have already seen this power in each one of you. You've got this. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023. May your resilience guide you to success and fulfillment in all of your future endeavors.
This time, I'd like to recognize some of our Hathaway scholarship earners, I guess, from this class. We have a student that gained the opportunity level this year, Zane Allman. And we have a student that gained the provisional level. That's Benji Powell. Horizon, we're fortunate enough, we're kind of a smaller school, but we're super fortunate enough to have some CTE career pathways. CTE is Career Technical Education. And we have 3 pathways at Horizon. We have a culinary arts program that Mr. Coit teaches, and we have a fundamentals of construction program that Mr. Ingersoll teaches. And then we have a technology pathway too that Mr. Lundholm teaches. And we have students that have earned some certification in a couple of those pathways this year. Our CTE certifiers for fundamentals of construction with passing their OSHA General Industry Safety and Health test are Sitwale Montano and Colby Sathers. We have a couple of other graduates that have passed the CompTIA exam required for technology certification, and they are Caden Handy and Zane Allman. We have another student that transferred over from EHS this year and earned certification in Cisco Intro to Cybersecurity, and that is Cameron Olson. With these certifications, graduates are set up right away to present that to employees out there in those industries, and they're recognized certification, so it's a step in the door right away for gaining employment in those industries. So it's quite an achievement. Next up, we'll have our certification of diplomas. I'd like to welcome up our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and the guy that started Horizon, Mr. Doug Rigby.
Thanks, Chad. Good evening, and I want to thank everybody that's here to support this fantastic group of Horizon graduates. I want to thank Trustee Weaver for representing the Board of Trustees, Superintendent Thomas for his unwavering support of Horizon. This Horizon is a very special place for me, as I'm sure it is for many of you. I want to extend a special thank you to Principal Shad Hamilton. I'm sure many of you know Mr. Hamilton is leaving at the end of this year to pursue a career change. I first got to know Shad in the early 2000s, before you guys were even born. I noticed that, did you notice that all the kids brought up their speeches on their phones, and all the old people brought theirs up on paper? Well, I first got to know Shad in the 2000s as part of an at-risk task force put together by the governor at the time. Our meetings were often contentious, mostly my fault, I think, but Shad always stood out as somebody that was a great leader with great ideas, but with a sense of calm. Shad's background in at-risk education made him the perfect fit for Horizon at the perfect time. He brought Horizon back to the top of alternative schools in the state where we belong. One of the things I appreciate most about Shad is his level of communication. After his first year at Horizon, the district did have to provide me with a separate server just to handle the emails that he sends me. One thing you can never question about Shad is his absolute commitment to getting students across the finish line. His passion is to help those that need it the most. And in that, he has truly excelled. Like the graduating seniors, I wish him the very best of luck in his next great adventure. And at this time, will you please join me in thanking Shad for his outstanding leadership at Horizon. As a graduate of Horizon High School, you have met the challenges head on and conquered them. Let that perseverance guide you as you enter the world of adulthood. And with that, it is my distinct pleasure to certify these diplomas as evidence that each student has met the graduation requirements for Horizon High School, set forth by the Uintah County School District Number 1 Board of Trustees. Congratulations.
Thank you for that, Mr. Rigby, and all of you. Just to clarify, I'm not going far. I live in Mountain View, and I accepted the special ed director position in Mountain View. So I plan to see the next graduation. So before we start handing out diplomas, just when you thought it was over, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this class. There have been two kinds of students in this class. The E's, as I like to call them, Benji, Mandy, Colby, Lolly, Cassie. Super nice, super easy to work with, always willing to help. Thank you. And then there have been the N's, the N's. Oh man, the N's. Caden, Caitlin, Layton, Grayson, Allison, Cameron, Logan, Brooklyn, and Zane. You guys can do the math. As I was revising the handbook for 2024, I added a new policy. We will no longer accept students whose first names end with N. I'm just kidding. You guys have been the ones that probably gave me the most gray hairs. I call them blonde. I used to be blonde, but you'll be the ones I remember the most. So I thank you for that. It's been a real honor and a real privilege watching many of you grow into the young adults that you are now. And I mean that, each and every one of you guys. There's a couple of others too. I guess there's a third student in this class, Janet and Selena. You guys aren't afraid to be who you are, and I appreciate that, so thanks. After tonight, you're all one kind of student, right? You're all Horizon High School graduates. With that recognition comes the backing and expectation of a community that has confidence in your ability to get out there and be productive citizens. Every one of these folks out here has your back. You are respectful, you are responsible, and you can persevere. It's time for you to get out there and help make this world a better place. So with that, let's get after handing out these diplomas. We'll have our superintendent or board member come up and help with that. Okay, first up is Brooklyn Ballhorn. Selena Bird. Grayson Blakeman. Caitlin Brady. Mandy Flores. Caden Handy. Janet Heredia. Allison Jones. Layton Lim. Sitlali Montano. Cameron Olson. Benji Powell. Logan Robinson. Colby Sather. Cassie Stilts. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and join me in recognizing our Horizon High School 2023 graduates. Congratulations.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. You are moving to a new town for a new job. Your family has outgrown the house that you live in now. You're ready to take a leap and become a homeowner. Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. Cowboy State Realty would like to give a huge congratulations to the graduating class of 2023.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Gunroom is open. They're doing business right now at 1125 Highway 89 North in Evanston with the same great gear and accessories that the Gunroom has been famous for throughout the years. Equipment like hydrographic patterns to personalize your equipment, backpacks, binocular cases, duffel bags, and more. From brand names like Badlands Gear, Mountain Op hoodies, and DDT, a veteran-owned and operated tactical gear company. The Gunroom has your six. Log on to their website at thegunroomonline.com. Sign up for their newsletter so you don't miss any specials or promotions. And a big congratulations to all of this year's graduates from everyone at the Gunroom. Come and see us, 1125 Highway 89 North in Evanston.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.